sweetest thing. Yeah. I left all the joy you bring. Yeah. But I'm coming back, I'm knocking down the door. I'm coming back, Are you ready for more? Are you ready for more? Regrets, oh, I have a few. Yeah. I tried to change what I cannot undo. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. Coming back, are you ready? 'Cause I'm coming back, knocking down the door. Coming back, are you ready for more? Oh, are you ready for more? Are you ready for more? Yeah, are you ready for more? And I'm coming back, knocking down the door. Coming back, are you ready? Coming back, knocking down the door. Coming back, are you ready? For more? Yeah, are you ready for more? Are you ready? Are you ready for more? Are you ready for more?
Fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna fight on by the. Always tryna fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom, by 3-0. Knock 'em out in 60 seconds, like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money, like I'm money made. I might buy my jet and up.
Go for round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of us. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it cheers them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Missed with that right uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice counter shot. And he misses with that straight left. Nice counter punch right up. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Edgar berlanga in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Those 1-2 straight.
Let's get it started in round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he misses with that jab. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. No rest for the weary. Nobody home with that hook. Is he going to punch himself out, though? You believe what we are seeing. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Edgar berlanga in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges...
Back at it in round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They exchange punches. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Caution being thrown to the wind. Catch and shoot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Lerrone Richards in trouble here. Let's talk about Edgar berlanga in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious. There's the bell for round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You'd like to see more jabs. That counter shot lands. Good counter punching. Well done with that counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Those counter punches have to hurt. The right hook just missed. Lucky that hook didn't score. There's a counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round.
Mistakes and switching off. I need you to switch back.
Let's start the 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Misses with the straight left. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punches with a chin right to crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Stamina is off the charts. Punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. Well, we know they've got the... And there's the bell for round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter shot. You don't want to trade shots. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
perfect counter lands. Through the straight left, but it won't score.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back.
The straight right just misses. Good counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter punch. The straight right just misses. The perfect counter lands. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Edgar berlanga in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of...
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing?
Round 8, and we're off again. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Just missed with that hook. Berlanga crumbles to the canvas. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
You're right, Todd. What a
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Edgar berlanga in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be. We just saw.
Right, let's get out there.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Nice counter. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. That counter shot lands. This fight has a real good flow to it. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They exchange punches. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. A perfect counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Those counter punches. Berlanga's in trouble. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to...
That's it. Start sticking a few body.
We've made it to round 10. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous. Like
The chosen one is down! And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Good, look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe and move, get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
He misses with that straight left. Down goes Berlanga. And you can see here on the replay, a perfect body shot, and he dropped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round.
There's always a way back.
Worry about our round. Let's go out.
And there's the bell for round 11. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Those counter punches have to hurt. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Punch, counter punch. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Richards just got buzzed. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
A shot from the guns took him out.
One, two, three, four. Give me your ball.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Richards in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response.
And there's the bell to start round 12. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He threw a punch and just got countered. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
There's a counter shot. Holding nothing back here in the round. Nice counter shot. And that left hook doesn't find its target. Punch, counter. This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. And the referee's going to allow them to fight. And he misses with that straight left. Nice counter shot. Lerrone Richards in trouble here. And down goes Richards. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
No surprises, we get a unanimous decision there.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.